So guys, welcome back to another video, and this is something I say a bit different. This is like my fucking, I always say this to start videos, but this video is NFL's worst attended games before 2020. I don't know if people are gonna watch this, or like I don't know if this has been suggested a lot, but I saw it pop up and I found it, like, it intrigued me. Like, I sort of saw the title and I was like, this could be something that I actually want to see. Like, it's just one of those random videos that just I don't know, just intrigued me, I guess, like I said for the fifth time. But yeah, I mean, it's by 5 Point Vids, who I know people suggested in the past. I've done a few videos of his as well. I think it was actually one of my first ever reactions to like stadiums, etc. So he's obviously got like a niche when it comes to sort of stadium type videos or attendance, like things like that. But let's check this out. I'm intrigued to see like who this is going to be, like what teams and what the attendance will be, because I know in American football the attendances are crazy, like you have like just like compared to like I just sort of haven't ever seen anything like this compared to like soccer, European soccer. Like, you see certain teams in Europe with like 100,000, I say certain, like Barcelona, and then 70, 80,000. But you'll get like 80, 90, 100,000 in the NFL consistently. Like, certain teams will get it every game, and it's wild to me. But I'm intrigued to see which teams or which games or which teams, whatever, have had the worst attendance. And I'm interested to see how many like attended the games, because I'm sure it's not going to be that low unless it's for some unseen circumstances. I've just pressed off. But obviously before 2020, because what's going on now, they can't fill the stadiums because of like what's going on with the virus. But I'm intrigued to see, man. So let's check this out and see which teams are in this video and what the attendances are like. I can't say attendances properly.
20, without a doubt, is the weirdest year we have ever experienced. In adapting to the worldwide thing that's happening, the NFL has forged on despite having none or some fans in attendance. Of course, this is strange to all the teams except the Chargers, but what were those NFL games where practically nobody showed up, even without the current restriction?
The Chargers just seem to get memed all the time.
Like in 2015 in Baltimore, where the Orioles and the White Sox played a game in front of no fans. Little did we know then that would become the new normal. These next games have some crazy circumstances, and they didn't just involve apathy. What were the lowest attended NFL games before the you-know-what is coming up right after this. Before we get started, know that there is a difference between paid attendance and in-person attendance, so there will be a mix of both reported and anecdotal data. Let's get into it. Number 5, strike first, strike hard, no attendance. Of all the things that can cause a dip in attendance, including controversy, weather, or a down economy, there is one huge thing that will cause fans not to open up their wallets or get off their couches. A labor dispute. In 1987, amidst a players' strike, the owners had a plan to end the impasse. Hire a bunch of scrubs and hope the fans didn't notice. Well, the fans certainly did notice.
Oh, wow. They just sort of got some random players to play for them. That is crazy. So you don't catch this in like many other sports. This is why it's so funny, people. I love it. Just the most random stories.
Weeks off, play resumed with the collection of scabs and players who did not pick it to outlandishly low attendance. Though I could not find official figures, someone posted on WikiLeaks that the Dolphins played the Cowboys to a crowd of 216 fans, though this cannot be verified. Jesus. A more reliable account of the replacement game's attendance can be found in a 2017 Seattle Post-Intelligence article, which states a lowly 4,074 fans showed up for a 35-3 trouncing of the Bears in Philly between two replacement teams. Veterans Stadium looked more barren than there is common sense on Twitter. Even though the fans were not pleased with the product, eventually the union broke after a few weeks and things returned to normal. Normal, what a weird word. Number 4, the natives are apathetic. Here's the quintessential example of the vast disparity between in-person attendance and the official numbers the NFL uses to count attendance. In 2013, the Kansas City Chiefs faced off with the Washington R-Words in a Week 14 game. The 3-9 Skins were facing the 9-3 Chiefs, led by the then two-legged Alex Smith. Well, this shit was over faster than Mike Bloomberg's bid for the White House, as the Chiefs jumped out to a 38-10 halftime lead at the rain, sleet, and snow-soaked freezing cold FedEx Field, and everyone except for maybe the players' families headed for the exit. The official paid attendance says it was 56,247 for that day, which is
See, that's a decent amount. But then you see this. How many of them would have left?
Already only 71% of the 79K capacity, of course then, of FedEx. But these pictures suggest literally nobody was there by the start of the third quarter, and for damn sure, only the players were left by the fourth. The final score was 45-10. At least leaving the place was easy that day. Number 3, a bad move. Prior to their last game north of Tijuana, the San Diego Chargers were the worst attended team in the league, drawing 456,197 fans for the 2016 season.
Wow.
That's still an average of 57,000 per game for a team and a dickhead owner that had already told the city and the fans to shove it. Dean Spanos' solution? Moved the team up the 5 to LA and put them in a stadium that hosts only 30,000 people. Needless to say, the Chargers had some of the worst attended games in NFL history, the worst of 2017 being only 25,374 fans in a Week 4 loss to the Eagles. Oh, the Chargers were 0-4 at the time. The next year, they topped themselves when only 25,351 showed up for their Week 1 home opener, a loss to...
See, that is actually crazy. The first game of the season, or the first home game of the season, you'd expect to be a packed stadium, right? So do they just not have a big fan base compared to other teams? Like, that's sort of what I'm gauging here.
The Chiefs, Jesus. And finally, in 2019, they bottomed themselves out for good when only 25,349 showed up for a Week 3 loss to the Texans. Though their stadium was small, their 2016 season total paid attendance was 202,687, which was still only 84% capacity. Now they are living in the new SoFi Stadium, where even without fans, they set an attendance record for their franchise. And of course, you Spanos. And now a quick word from our sponsor. Guess what?
Get your money, bro. You know how it is. You know how it is. People are asking for that as merch. That's crazy to
First
me.
deposit. Make your picks, win big, and collect your earnings. Winning season starts today. Number 2, way back in Ohio. In order to find the true lowest attended game in NFL history, we had to go way back nearly 100 years when the U.S. was 4 years removed from yet another outbreak, the Spanish flu. In 1922, the Columbus Panhandles faced the Akron Pros at Elks Field in Akron, with the home team beating the snot out of the geographically named Columbus team like they were, well, frying pans. The 36-0 whipping took place under the official tally of only 3,000 fans, a record which would have likely been the lowest attended NFL game had it not been for Bat Soup. And now for our best, lowest attended NFL game. Number 1. The whiteout. Well, for all the reasons to not have good attendance, good old weather is the best one. And though Mother Nature can be mean and altogether cancel a game when she feels like it, you have to give credit when a game goes on despite being yelled at by your earthenly mom. Such was the case on December 1st, 1985, when the Green Bay Packers took on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. The temperature was a brisk 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and the forecast called for snow. Lots of it. The Bucs wore white, which was confusing to the spectators and announcers, but not
They wore white in the snow. What?
Packers, who rolled to a 21-0 win, and the Packers gained 512 yards of total offense, mostly through the air. A Herculean feat, considering visibility was pretty much zero. The amount of fans who braved the Wisconsin cold, even though they are used to it in cheese country? 19,856 with 36,000 no-shows, one of the lowest attended games in NFL history. Of course, 12 inches of snow on the ground and additional 4 to 5 being added during the game probably kept the numbers down.
I'm not gonna lie, the fact that there was even 20,000 during those conditions is crazy to me. It shows that there's still like so many people who just don't care. They'll just go to see their team play, and I love that. Like, you'll never see conditions like this in the UK, probably ever. Or there probably has been cases, but like, they definitely wouldn't play in these conditions. So the fact that they played in this, and the fact that 20,000 people still attended is, I mean, wow, fair play, man. Like, it shows the dedication to the sport.
But for those who came, they can all say, "What cold?" as they laugh at you for putting on a jacket. Wuss. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like, comment.
Fun little video. I do enjoy stuff like this. It's just like random sort of facts that you probably don't even need to know, but like, it's just fun to learn about these things. And yeah, hopefully you guys went to enjoy this. Chargers gotta be happy this year. They don't have to play in front of 60,000 opposing fans for 16 games. Again, the Chargers getting memed, man. I mean, I don't like their uniform, like what they wear. I think their jerseys are rank, but people just seem to laugh at them constantly. I fear the day when Chargers are allowed to have full capacity, that stadium's going to be so empty. I was actually at the Redskins versus Chiefs game. Me and my dad stayed the whole game back in 2013. Fun fact: the Chargers Chiefs game did allow fans, just nobody came. I've been telling people that the Chargers are going to have an unfair advantage this year since they're already used to playing without fans. Fuck's sake! It's like my birthday. It's like my birthday, no attendance. That's sad, man. Oh man, just like high school football games. You can't see coronavirus or be demonetized. I think that's changed now, isn't it? Or has it not? I don't even know if it has not. I think it has changed, to be fair. I'm going to laugh at Texans are on this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. More American football videos are on the way. Just sort of suggest some videos you'd like to see. There's people suggesting things for Discord and like some personal messages I'm going to get to. But yeah, I'm really enjoying getting back onto this sport because it's been a long time now. Finally getting to the flow of things, and people seem to be really enjoying it. So thank you for the support on this, because I didn't really expect it, to be honest. Like, it's crazy to me that you guys have come back for more and still helping me learn and appreciate the sport. But hopefully you guys went to enjoy it. Until next time, like, subscribe, peace.